In the heart of Umuahia, where the hills rise like the back of an ancient beast, and the wind carries the whispers of the ancestors, a great king's bloodline lived in peace. But the winds were about to change. Prince Chijioke, strong and noble, had everything a ruler could desire except one thing. A destiny forged by ancient powers was about to be unraveled. It was on this fateful evening, as the golden sun kissed the earth, that he first heard it, a haunting melody that seemed to come from the very heart of the forest. His curiosity, his youthful heart, could not resist. And so the prince followed the sound, not knowing that the woman behind that voice would change everything. There, beneath the sacred oak, stood Uzorah, the woman who would bind him to a curse older than time itself. Her beauty, otherworldly, her gaze as deep as the night, held a secret that no mortal could easily uncover. For she was no ordinary woman. She was a spirit bearer, descendant of the Umuahia guardians, beings once trusted to protect the kingdom, but betrayed by the royal blind long ago. And her heart, torn between vengeance and love. Days passed, but Prince Chijioke could not forget the mysterious woman. Something about her called to him, a pull stronger than the call of duty. And so, against the warnings of his elders, he sought her out again. This time, the meeting would be in secret away from prying eyes, under the moonlit sky, where destiny would unfold its cruel hand. With every glance exchanged, their worlds collided. The prince learned of Uzorah's lineage, the spirit guardians, protectors of the land, now forgotten and cursed. She spoke of the betrayal of their ancestors, how the royal family once broke the sacred vows of peace with the spirits. And in her heart she carried the weight of that curse and ancient vengeance burning through her veins. Despite everything, despite the warnings, Chijioke's heart, like the kingdom, was already lost. He fell for her, not knowing that by loving her, he would awaken the storm that threatened to devour them both. But love, true love, comes at a price. The curse that Uzorah carried could not be hidden for long. As their bond deepened, so did the curse that bound their fates. The land itself began to feel the consequences. The crops withered, the rains failed, the kingdom, once prosperous, began to crumble. It was in the heart of the royal temple, where the spirits of the ancestors had once blessed the throne, that the curse manifested in full force. The spirits, angry, vengeful, rose from their ancient resting places. They demanded justice, and the price for the prince's love would be nothing short of his family's bloodline. As the heavens rumbled, Prince Chijioke knew the truth. He had awakened something ancient, something that would not rest until the kingdom was reclaimed by the spirits. His family, his people, his very throne were now at risk. The elders of Umuahia were not blind to what was happening. Obina, the royal advisor and keeper of traditions, knew that only by completing the trials of the spirits could Chijioke hope to break the curse. He summoned the prince to the sacred grove, where the land's deepest magic still held sway. In this sacred place, the prince would face trials set by the spirit's challenges of courage, wisdom, and sacrifice. Each test would reveal a piece of Chijioke's soul, stripping away his pride and forcing him to confront what truly mattered to him. Would he save his kingdom, or would love, that fierce and untamable force, claim his heart forever? Not everyone believed in the prince's choices. His sister, Princess Neka, the heart of the kingdom, knew the dangers of Uzorah. As the storm grew, she could no longer stand by and watch her brother walk towards his doom. In a desperate bid to save him, she confronted Uzorah, challenging her, accusing her of bringing destruction to their family. The battle was not one of swords, but of words. Neka, full of love for her family, and Uzorah, whose love for Chijioke had become her only truth, clashed in the darkness. The tension between them was thick love, sacrifice, and loyalty all hanging in the balance. The storm raged on. The kingdom lay on the edge of destruction, torn apart by the curse and the love that had caused it. In the heart of the royal palace, Prince Chijioke stood, knowing what must be done. With a heavy heart, the prince made his choice. He would not let the love he shared with Uzorah be the death of his people. His sacrifice would break the curse, but it would cost him the one thing he had come to cherish above all else. And so in the final moment he let her go. As she disappeared into the mist, the storm cleared. The kingdom of Umuahia, once on the brink of destruction, was saved. The throne, the bloodline, the people were all spared. But for Prince Chijioke, the price of salvation was the deepest kind of loss, a sacrifice made in the name of love and duty. So in conclusion, the curse of Umuahia was lifted, but the price was high. Prince Chijioke would rule his kingdom with wisdom and strength, but the love he had lost would never leave his heart. The spirits washed over the land, their whispers carried by the wind, reminding all that love and duty, though intertwined, are not always kind. For love can save, but it can also destroy. And in the case of Prince Chijioke, it did both. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel to assist me in making more videos. I am Emeka PK.